All right, so I'm here with Dorothy, and you had a serious back problem before you came to see us. Tell me how it started and kind of what happened, because it's a story.
September 1st, I was playing with my grandson, who was 2 years old, and he rolled me back gently on the floor, and he laughed and laughed so hard, he was on me, that I let him do it again and again. Well, by the 3rd or 4th of September, I couldn't walk, and I had pain in my leg, and I started dropping my foot, and it got pretty bad. So I sought out help, wound up at the hospital. They did some injections. They didn't work. The injections did not work. So from there, they sent me to pool therapy, and then the therapist there told me, "I'm not helping you, it's getting worse." So in the meantime, I wound up in the hospital. I fell at the hospital and I hit the toilet and fractured my back. Well, nobody did any x-rays of that.
Right.
So I did the pool therapy, and then she said, "You're not getting better, you need to see a physician, a surgeon."
Sure.
So I saw the surgeon. They gave me another injection. I wound up at the hospital that night demanding a new MRI because they were looking at an old one from September 29th before my fall,
The fall, yeah.
of October 8th. So they did the MRI and they said, "You're having surgery in 2 days." I'd fractured my back. So from there, after surgery, I was good. I came out, no pain, all that numbness in my leg, and the pain in my buttock, all of it was gone. The pain in my back was gone.
And they did a discectomy, right?
Right, a discectomy.
Yeah.
But they had to clean it out because it was fractured.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, we were being told that I had also 2 bulging discs.
Sure.
So I leave there, I go to physical therapy at another big name corporation, and they didn't do much for me.
So you had the surgery and you felt better for a day, and then the pain came back. And it was what on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the pain a day after the surgery?
It was severe. It was 50 plus because I was injured by a tech who pushed my knees into my back.
Sure.
She didn't know how to handle me.
So you were a lot worse as a result of that.
Yes.
Were you even worse then than before the surgery?
Yes.
Oh boy.
She made it worse.
Yeah.
So from there, I asked the doctor to do more surgery, and he said no, he wouldn't. He refused.
Yeah.
So we said, "What do we do?" And he says, "You have to go to physical therapy." So we sought out a couple places. First, I went to the big name I told you about, and they did 13 visits with me of heat and stretching.
Sure.
And it did nothing for me. Nothing.
And you were taking pain meds too, right?
Oh, I was high, a lot of pain meds.
Yeah.
And I hated it. I had a problem with the opioids.
Sure.
And I needed to get off of them.
Right.
Because I couldn't stand it in my body.
Right.
From there, I said, "This isn't working." So my daughter set me up with 2 phone numbers, one to another facility, and then Illinois Back Institute. So we went and interviewed at the first place, and I just wasn't sure. And then we came here, and they did a 3-hour consultation with me. And we started with finding out where my pain levels were and my movement.
Sure.
And they looked at my MRIs, and that's when I found out through your company that I actually had 3 herniated discs still.
And they were big.
Yeah.
They were big.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's a lot of the pain I was also having.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And numbness in my leg.
Sure.
So I started coming here, and I started here with a walker.
Yeah.
I came in on a walker, and I could barely walk. I could barely get up on the table even. They had to get a little stool out for me to get up on the table.
Right, right.
I graduated from a walker to 2 canes, and then from 2 canes down to 1, and now I am no canes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. And just 2 weeks ago, I was released to drive, so I'm really happy.
When was the last time you drove? Probably before
In
September, right?
November.
Oh, November. You're
Yeah.
still driving during that time, huh?
I tried, and
Yeah.
the thing that stopped me was I was at a stoplight and my car started moving.
And you
And
thought you had the brake
I
on?
had my foot on the brake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
That was it. Huh?
yeah, I said, I
That's dangerous.
can't be driving.
Sure, sure.
So,
And you had mentioned earlier that emotionally you were about the bottom.
I was a wreck. I was suicidal after the surgery because of the pain that I was having. It was so severe.
So is there anything you would like to say to somebody that maybe would be suffering with pain right now?
Oh gosh, yes. Don't do the injections. Come here. Definitely come here.
Come here first,
It's
not last,
yes,
right?
come here first. Don't go to all these other places. I swear by this place. I really do.
Well, the one thing I could say, because you told me the names of the other clinics, and I don't know if you have to say it out loud, but I don't want to say they're generalist, but they tend to do a little bit of everything. Even the big name one, but theirs is like more advanced type of.
Well, here I
As
found you
opposed to
guys were
spinal
more
problem.
specific.
We are totally specific
Yeah.
on the spine.
You were definitely
Yeah.
more specific.
Yeah,
And
that's
you,
and
you
that's
spent more time
all
with
we
me.
do
Yes.
every day is
Right.
neck and back and neck and back.
Oh, yes.
25 years.
That's great.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Wait, I want to hug you right now.
Okay, we can hug.
I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful.